What's going on, guys? We're buying a new bike today. I'm off to North Carolina. I got the I picked up the U-Haul last night. Got that back there. You guys can't see it because it's outside, but it's all hooked up. Let's close the garage door so I don't forget that before we leave. Yeah, I'm driving up to North Carolina. I've been searching for a bike for just probably a month now, at least, and I finally found one. It's a little bit more expensive than I wanted to spend on it, but I would have probably had to wait for a long time to find the deal on like the exact same condition bike that I wanted. But this one's in really good condition. That's why I'm spending a little bit more. But I'm really excited. It's a bike that I've been wanting for several years now, and we're gonna go pick it up. I got the Tesla. We're gonna have to charge on the way, especially pulling a trailer, man. This thing pulls really, really well. Like, it can pull a crap ton of weight, but it really has an impact on range. So we're going about, I think it's probably about like a 4.5 hour drive normally. We'll see how it ends up being towing with the Tesla, but it's 10:20 now, 10:20 a.m. and I'm hoping to be back by 11 o'clock tonight. We'll see if we can make that happen. So I'm at stop number 2 for charging. First place I stopped, charged maybe 30 minutes. I found I'm getting about 55 to 65% range that I would normally get. And I say normally, that's like normal weather. It's like 35, 40 degrees, which already is kind of hindering my range on the car. And then pulling the weight of the trailer, which for this supercharger, it's one of the back end ones. So I had to disconnect the trailer over there. Not a huge deal, but it's gonna take me a little bit longer on the way back because then I'll have the weight of the bike inside the trailer. But going pretty well, not too bad. I'm sick though. Abby and I have been sick, and Aylin, for like the past week and a half. So it's kind of just been bouncing between us, a couple different things. And so I'm just starting to get over the last thing that I've got. So that's the only thing that's making this a little bit difficult. Otherwise, you know, I'm used to driving a lot. When I picked up my CRF 450 back in 2016, I did 38 to 40 hours of driving in one weekend, and that was like the most driving I've ever done. So something like this, 5 hours, 5.5 each way, not a big deal. I got to charge longer here. I rolled in with 0 miles of range, and then I'll be on my way. We'll go pick it up, then we'll charge in Charlotte, and then head on our way back. All right, guys, so I picked up the bike, and I've been driving for probably like 3-4 hours total with stoppage time. I've stopped 2 places? Yeah, so I picked up the bike just outside Charlotte on like the far side. It sucked because the guy wouldn't budge like a mile for me. He made me come all the way to him, which is fine, like no big deal. We made it happen. But I picked up the bike and then went straight to the charger after doing that. Charged there, drove, charged again, drove, and now I'm at the last charger before making it back to the house. I want to show you guys the bike. It's dark, but we got a crap ton of light here, so it's really bright outside, good lighting over the bike, and let's go look at it. This is a bike that I've been wanting for a couple years now, and I finally decided to just make it happen. It's kind of gonna be like a stopgap replacement for the R6. I told you guys that eventually I want to sell the R6, and I really want to get the new BMW S1000RR, but I'm kind of thinking that this is gonna be the bike that I like ride most of the time. And let me just show you guys the bike. This is, well, aside from that person making noise right when I this is a 2014 FZ09, Yamaha FZ09. It's got like just under 8,000 miles on it, which is really low for the 2014s that I found. 2014 was the first year that they had the FZ09. They call it the MT09 in the States now. All over the world, they called it the MT09. The US, I think the US was the only place where they called it the FZ09. I think the MT09 is a better name, so I'm probably gonna be calling it an MT09 on my channel anyways. But they changed the name here in the States, so now the new ones coming out are called the MT09. Same with the 07 and the 10. Those were FZs in the States, and now they call them the MT. I'm so excited for this bike. You guys have no idea. I've been waiting for one of these for a long time. They're supposed to be, I've talked with some other people. It kind of started stemming from Jake and his FZ07 when I rode that, and it was one of the best sounding bikes I had ever ridden. And I know this isn't an FZ07, but that kind of got me starting to look at them, and everyone kept telling me that, you know, naked bikes were where it's at, and sport bikes are old news. And riding his 07 kind of started making me see that. But I really wanted a little bit more power than the 7, just not as much as the 10. The 10 to me looks a little bit bloated, and the 9 kind of just looked like the right balance of kind of like just a nimble light bike with good amount of power. I wanted something that had more power than a 600, and this one does, so I'm really excited. So it's been a long night. I got a charge here, 53 miles of charge right now. I think it's charging at like 350 miles of range per hour. The bike on the trailer didn't really make a huge difference in how much energy I've been using on the way back, but normally I could make this in one shot, just like with the stop on the way and on the way back. But with this, I'm basically having to charge it every charger that there is, which is good. Like the fact that there's so many Tesla superchargers around that even when I'm towing and getting garbage range, I can still have superchargers to charge at, because it would suck if I had to charge at a regular charger at like a Whole Foods or wherever it may be, because they're nowhere near as fast as these are. So it's not too bad. I just wish that I would have had someone to join me on this, but I'm probably gonna take a quick nap here, just a little cat nap, because it's midnight now, and by the time I get back, then I got to return the trailer. It's probably gonna be like 2 or 3 before I get to bed, and I really want to edit this tonight. Hopefully I can roll the bike out and get some shots of it tomorrow, and we'll finish the video with that. You guys have been awesome. I hope you guys are excited for this as much as I am. Go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think of it. Give it a thumbs up if you're excited for the bike, or if you enjoyed the video, or just because you like hitting that button. That's gonna be it. You guys are awesome. I've been Motonosity. Life's better with horsepower. Keep life lived. And I'll see you guys in the next one.